This is the Iowa Weather Report for Wednesday, January 15th, 2014. And now our first look at the 0Z GFS model run. At noon today, we have a shortwave trough moving through the Mississippi River Valley and the Great Lakes. Another system dropping in from the north and west into Canada, and this will be sweeping in later in the week. This system is going to be moving off to our east, taking the little bit of snow that we had yesterday away with it into the Great Lakes, maybe into the Appalachians as well. But you can see the next system coming into the Dakotas and Minnesota. This will come in later tonight and into Thursday, and this could bring a plethora of wind, a few light snow showers and flurries. The accumulations would be about an inch or less, but it's going to be the winds, upwards of 30 to 50 or higher miles per hour, and that could be blizzard conditions Thursday night into early on Friday. But during the day Friday, that system is gone. Temperatures down into the teens and 20s for highs. And with this quick moving system, we have another one coming in late Friday night into the early morning hours of Saturday. And temperatures will be again in the 20s, maybe low 20s east to low to mid 30s out west, where there'll be no snow cover. Sunday and even Monday, Sunday will be probably the best day of the next about 2 weeks. Temperatures will be in the 30s and lower to middle 40s from east to west with plenty of sunshine. Monday a bit cooler, highs in the 30s to near 40 as a frontal system will be coming through late in the day. A lot of the moisture with that again is going to be over the Great Lakes once again. And then from this point on, it's going to look cold. Tuesday, colder, highs in the 20s, maybe a few upper teens. It'll be fairly windy as well. Wind chills near or below zero. Some lake effect snow in the Great Lakes. And even by a week from today, you can see the flow pretty much coming straight out of northern Alaska through the Yukon into British Columbia and Alberta and then straight into the state. And you can see several disturbances, one over New England, one over the Great Lakes, and one moving into Manitoba from Saskatchewan. And you can see them storm off the east coast, one going through the Great Lakes, clipping northeast Iowa, and another over northwestern Manitoba that'll be sweeping into the Great Lakes maybe by the end of next week. Going into the extended period on the 26th, it still looks cold. You can see the big rotation over eastern Canada. That's the infamous polar vortex. And the flow still coming out of the polar regions. And we have a system that could be of significance coming through on the 26th into the 27th. That could bring some accumulating snow, some rain in Texas, snow across New England, and still cold, highs in the teens to lower to mid-20s. And even at the end of the forecast on the 30th, we don't see the rotation of the vortex anymore. We see the flow still coming out of the north, although it's a little more slightly flatter, but it's still a trough, long wave trough. A little bit of snow to our south, a little bit of rain along the Gulf Coast, Florida, some snow in the Great Lakes and into New England, but still cold. That's going to be the operative word the next 2 weeks, cold. Satellite image from last evening, we had some cloudiness across the Great Lakes. You can see the frontal system at this point through Ohio, Kentucky, Tennessee, down into eastern Texas, and some more clouds coming in from the north and west as well. The watch warning map from last evening, some winter weather issues in Wisconsin and Michigan, also across the southern Appalachians and Tennessee into northern Georgia, blizzard watches and high wind watches in the plains, and some fog issues along the east coast. The QPF chart, precipitation over the next 5 days through Sunday evening at 6 o'clock, showing most of the precipitation will be from here to the east, nothing out to the west, most of the heaviest precipitation in the Great Lakes and in the far down east part of Maine.